think Britain is just like many Western countries which somehow the powers of the establishment are favouring a so-called silent invasion through so-called illegal immigration. Immigration until the year 2000s was regulated. The flows were established. Now, from 2016, you've got these so-called boat peoples flooding in from every corner of the globe, not just the United Kingdom. And what they bring with them is not exactly, good things. Most of these things are really bad things. Extremism, Islamic narratives, propaganda, hate and stuff like that. And what is helping these so-called people to be favoured to come here are the lefties through their wokey narratives and stuff like that. For example, on a London bus, there was a person who was eating a sandwich and he's offended this Muslim guy because he was in Ramadan, Islamic phobia, for one thing. Then you got Cardiff University saying piece of cake, which is a traditional saying in the British culture. Easiest said to none, basically, easiest pie. And they consider it Islamic phobia. And Tommy Robinson and people like him have been years exposing the dark side of this world, which is slowly swallowing up and destroying society, the nation, culture, tradition, customs, anything of that country, with an invasion of people who we don't know who they are, what they are, what intentions they have got. And plus, the tensions between the locals and these so imported illegals are growing every day. And obviously the representatives of these so-called communities are demanding constitutional laws, the Sharia law to be introduced in some Western countries, as I gather. The thing is, the politicians who favour this type of things, they have sold us out. And they even are getting fishing friends with these so-called ex-terrorists, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, and so on, because Mr. Sturmer, I don't know how many millions of quid he give to this so-called new government of Damascus. No, it's not Assad. Until Assad was still in power, things were pretty, under control, stable. Seeing certain powers like Israel and America want to overthrow and obviously extend their so-called empire, Hamburg Empire, some people call it. It's just one of these things. These agendas are a part of a thing which is called Agenda 2030. And you lot must seek and find out what it's all about. It's got nothing to do with what it says. It's going to be a dystopian, Orwell 1984 society. Because the world, what you know today, probably within 10 years will be radically changed if they get their hands on it, the globalists. Because if we knew their real game, what they've been up to, or what's their true goals, I think a lot of people will be very, very angry about this. And obviously people will just take to the streets and start rioting and stuff like that. They are slowly introducing us to this new society, whether you like it or not. It's a bit like on silent mode, basically. And wokeness is a part of this Agenda 2030. It's got nothing to do with diversity, inclusion and all that stuff. It's a load of socialist Marxist bottle crap in a more modern way presented, basically. You think Soviet Russia was hard? Just you wait these globalists get their hands on the world and fully applicate Agenda 2030. It's going to be bloody hell. There is a saying, you own nothing, you'll be happy.